Hi, everyone. My name is Stephen Boydston. I'm a research associate here at the Knowledge Translation for Employment Research Center, or KTER, as we like to call it. I appreciate everyone joining us today. We're anticipating this call only taking about 15 minutes or less. I'm going to do a very quick introduction of the platform and some of the things that we have available today before handing it off to Elizabeth Frenzel, our research director at the KTER Center, who will go into a little more detail about the training provided by the CRCC on ethics that we're offering for this research and training activity. And with no other questions or concerns, I will go ahead and pass it off to Elizabeth.
Thank you so much, Stephen. Again, my name is Elizabeth, and I want to thank you for coming to today's meeting. And I'm the research director for the KTER Center. And I'd really like to thank all of you for agreeing to participate in this important project. With me today are Jeremy Rasmussen, who is part of the project team, Stephen Boydston, who you've already met and is the KTER Center's research coordinator, and finally, the principal investigator, I believe she's on, Kathleen Murphy. She is not, but she is with us in spirit. And the purpose of today's meeting is really just to quickly discuss accessing the ethics training step by step and answer any questions you may have before you access the actual training. All of you were asked to attend this meeting because you are participating in a study. And the study seeks to examine training supervisors as a conduit for training their staff. And you've been randomized to receive an ethics training. Other vocational rehab supervisors are randomized into choosing a training on either autism or pre-employment transition services. After you take the ethics course, you will receive CRC credits within 2 months of finishing the course. And all of you should have received and completed the first questionnaire via email. In approximately 6 months, you will receive another questionnaire. And if your agency allows, you will receive the $20 gift card after each questionnaire you've completed. The $20 is a thank you for your time and effort in responding to each of these surveys. Any questions before I begin? And I'll just wait a couple of seconds to see if anything comes up on the chat box. Okay. First off, we will email you the link to the ethics training along with the discount code. And here it is as well with the screenshot. So you may have already received training from the CRC or Commission on Rehabilitation Counselor Certification. And they offer trainings, and you may have received them already, so some of this will not be new to you. But I want to go over it anyway. Once you've logged in, you will see two prices, $125 and $75 for the savings plan member. Once the discount code is entered in later, the cost will be removed. So that's just a heads up. And the first thing you will do is you're just going to select purchase, which is in the orange button that's surrounded in red. Next, once you've selected purchase, it takes you to the product detail page. And please make sure it says ethics, wellness, and self-care training and add it to the cart. And once you've selected add to cart, so first you're going to confirm the course and then you'll select add to the cart, it will say you've successfully added it to the shopping cart and ask you to select the link to the shopping cart. The next page will also say that the discounts and coupons will be applied at checkout. So no need to worry about the price yet. If you are new or the computer doesn't remember you, you may need to log in or register as a new user. If you were logging in, just log in with whatever you previously used, and if you are a new user, it is fairly simple. It asks only for your email address and a password. And again, when we send you the link to the training, AIR will also send you the discount code. Then what you're going to do is simply review the shopping cart and select checkout at the bottom left. At the checkout page, that's when you will finally enter the discount code that you've received from AIR. The code will then be applied and your total due will be $0. And finally, you will select Process My Order, a button at the bottom of the page. Does anybody have any questions? I realize it sounds somewhat complicated based on what it says on the screen and maybe what I've said, but it's actually just a bunch of selecting buttons to agree. Any questions? Okay. After the order is processed, the individual making the purchase will receive an email with a link to access the purchased courses. Once you have the course, please finish reviewing the course and answering questions within 1 month. And since this is a little bit late, ideally if you can do it by November 1st, it's about 5 hours, that would be great. We're going to be sending you some reminders, but if you need a little extra time, that's fine too. And if you will also be giving you Stephen Boyston's email and following up, so if you can't make that time, then we'll figure out an alternative time. And that is it. Any other questions? If you have any questions, please contact Stephen Boyston, and his email is up here, and you'll see his email again when he sends you the link, as well as the discount code. And that is the end of our seminar. Thank you very much.